Sup, Mountie Maniacs. First one to comment a question gets answered in the next video. Comment below, guys. First one wins.
Look at his hair. His hair's on point today. Got like the Miz haircut. I went into the barber. I said, "Give me the Miz." That's what I said.
Who cut your hair? Brutus?
Brood Eye, actually. He preferred to be called Brood Eye. I'm with the intro, brother.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. I don't think so. Welcome back to another episode of Wheelin' and Dealin'. I am your host, Ed the Mountie Mount, accompanied by
G Money in the flesh.
That's right. We were gone for a week, but now we're back. I missed us.
Kind of missed you. No, not really.
Well, my subscribers maybe missed us.
We
or
were preempted
me.
for a week due to like the Westminster Dog Show, Old School Raw.
Old School Raw. We're back. What's going on, Mountie Maniacs? Boom!
Ooh, sweet.
That's right. Lights out, meatball.
Thunderlips?
That's right, Thunder Lips. Anybody know who that is?
Ooh, I know who he is.
Yeah.
Or where all his love slaves at? Baby?
Hollywood Hulk Hogan. That's right. Lights out, meatball.
Lips in the flesh, baby.
That's right. So we're back in action for this week. We got some fan mail again.
Look at us, man.
Can you believe
we're
it?
freaking popular.
Yeah. And this time I think we had about 6 comments. So
That's about 6 more than from last week.
5 more. All right. So we got a nice question from our buddy, Broken Empire. Thanks for stopping in. His question to G Money and Mountie was, do you think Finn Balor will ever be as big of a deal as he originally was supposed to be prior to his injury, or will people like Roman and Brock stand in his way? Great question.
Agreed. Great question. You know,
Who's going first, you or me?
clearly you want to talk because his head's like literally like this big.
Broken Empire, our buddy, I think he's off to a really good start. Obviously, prior to his injury, the SummerSlam debut, he won the Universal title. He's the first one in history books, right?
For a day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any guys like Brock or Roman is maybe going to stand in his way. Like, what do you mean? Like, is he going to get buried by them? That sort of thing. Look, they're going to give him his time for sure. It seems like they're pretty high on the guy. He's got a lot of airtime. You know, even Heyman coming out and promoting him, like, he doesn't even really need that. He's so over.
Heyman was pumping his tires. Like, we're talking like 2011 Stanley Cup year, Roberto Luongo and Tim Thomas, right?
Right.
I mean, so Finn Balor, he's got small man syndrome. He's got Chris Benoit syndrome. You know, and
I call him Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
So didn't like Kevin Nash come out with like coined the whole term like vanilla midget back then, which was a little harsh, right? But
Right.
I mean, so Finn kind of gets derailed. He kind of holds the belt for 24 hours. You know, he comes out hot. You know, NXT, but you know, in the meanwhile, you launch 205 Live. You know, you can kind of see that maybe everybody that comes up that's under like 205 soaking wet. I mean, you should probably bill him a little higher. He's going to get lost in the shuffle. It's really hard to believe that, Finn can beat, Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns.
Is it though?
I mean, no, WWE does a good job. The whole David versus Goliath thing.
Daniel Bryan a few years ago, he made
Right.
Batista tap out. He
Right.
beat Randy Orton.
Right.
He beat Triple H all in the same night.
Long-term,
Why is
can
this
it
so
happen?
unbelievable?
Long term, can it happen? Yes.
It will.
But
Long term.
I
agree.
He can win the title. They can go behind him. He can be a Paul Heyman guy. He's got his crazy intro. He's okay on the mic. I'm not sure about his whole like James Dean look. This whole black jacket. Look at me. I'm Finn Balor. All that
I'm
stuff.
still really waiting for
know.
that epic entrance. Has he done it yet? Or did he do it at SummerSlam? He did it at SummerSlam, did he?
He did. I think he's done it.
He only did it once though, since he's been called
But
up
I'm
because
not-
of the injury, etc. I mean, like, we haven't really seen like that hardcore entrance.
So
and
here's
I'm
the
looking
thing,
forward
right?
to that.
There's a lot of superstars that we crave now for their entrances. Like the same thing with Nakamura, right? It's all about the intro, and then what? Like fans last night on SmackDown were chanting, like they didn't know what the hell he was saying. Like they can't cut a promo, right? So I mean, it's
Nakamura?
great. Oh my god!
I want to beat you.
Let me take out my mouthpiece.
That's right. Okay,
we've already done that with Kai and Tai as the lips move.
So hopefully that answers your question. We do think he's going to be a big deal. It's going to take some time, right?
It's going to take some time, and ultimately,
Hopefully they do it right.
Vince loves the big boys. He's always going to love the big boys. He's always going to love Roman.
Yeah.
Is he marketable? Is he marketable towards the kids? Is he gonna move merchandise? Great.
I think so. I mean, he could essentially maybe somewhat replace Daniel Bryan in his role. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like what Daniel Bryan is doing now, but what Daniel Bryan was doing before. A little bit of the underdog character, and I'm not talking Sami Zayn. I'm talking like a real heavyweight.
Sami Zayn is 213. He doesn't qualify for a cruiserweight.
I weigh more than Sami Zayn also. Fucking jacked. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm all for it. You?
Yeah, I like the idea.
I think it's awesome. You know who's in it, right?
Huh?
You know who's in it?
Of course. I know who's in it. I like Natty going through the table last night. Definitely, you know, give something there that, you know, people want to tune in. You know, I like what they're doing with the women. How revolutionary is it? Should have probably been done already. Yeah. You know, we've had the first Hell in a Cell. We've had the first Money in the Bank. So what's next? The first ever female Royal Rumble?
Do they have enough? Do they have enough?
They can get. They're gonna have.
Maybe they can maybe do.
They're gonna have.
I'm open to that too. Have 2 Royal Rumbles. Fucking. Can we trademark that right now?
Right now.
Boom.
The Royale Rumble with an E
at the end. The Royale Rumble.
The Royale Rumble. Yeah, I'd like that. So no, I'm all for it.
Because all the titties and asses would be rumbling.
Who's gonna
right?
over it?
Right? That's where you're going with that?
I'm not familiar with that terminology.
Oh yeah, right. You're straight edge.
I'm straight edge. Yeah.
Swear.
I
like it. I think it's gonna be awesome.
Who comes out?
What?
Who comes out
on top?
Yeah. Unfortunately, on this one, Paige is not in the match, so she can't come out on top.
I'd like to see some sort of swerve.
Oh, come on.
What did you say?
Bold.
I did it again. What did you just say?
It again. I said, unfortunately for this one, Paige is not in the match, so she can't come out. You know, this guy's got his head so far up as you know what.
I got big news coming up, baby. Big news.
He doesn't even listen to the jokes.
It's because you asked me a question, and I'm thinking of it. I'm allowed to think. I can't do 2 things at once. I'm a guy. I'm not straight edge. Therefore, your brain seems to work better.
Speaking of Paige on top, the New Day came back.
Yes, thank you. That was the other topic I wanted to talk about. So, New Day against Usos, right? We'll keep this brief, but this is a good time to turn one of the New Day's heel.
I don't think it's about time to turn them heel.
Big E. And then he goes in a faction again with the faction. The
faction.
Titus O'Neil faction.
I just thought.
Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews. Oof, the Titus brand. I just thought it was a perfect time to split them up during the brand split, brand extension draft, whatever the heck you want to call it, Vince. You know, it might have been maybe cool to have Xavier Woods on 205 Live to rejuvenate the brand. It might have been cool to have Kofi stay back on Raw. You know, former Intercontinental Champion can put on some good matches.
He's established now.
He's established, right?
Yeah, before they didn't really care about him too much.
I mean, Big E's obviously, we're thinking he's the breakout star. But, you know, he was very stale before when he was with AJ Lee.
When he was a face, he was.
Yeah,
when he was heel. Well, even when he was heel, I mean, he was just kind of standing there doing not too much. But now his personality's shining a little bit. It's hard to say. It's really, really hard to say.
I thought it was underwhelming.
And if they do split, who becomes the heel? Who's the one that fucks them over? It's got to be Big E, right? Because he's the big guy.
You would think,
he's going to lay waste to the other two, right?
I just thought it sucked for a team like Breezango, who was getting over, who I would have put the belts on. Because I kind of feel now.
I almost felt like it was going to happen.
I thought that was more likely to happen than Jinder winning the first time around. I'm actually glad that Jinder won. I thought maybe he was going to win the second time around.
That was nuts.
Go watch his reaction video, and if you haven't, you might see it.
7 for 8 on the predictions.
Right.
That was the only one I got wrong, and I knew I was going to get that.
Yeah, we have
Mountradamus
over here.
Mountradamus, boom. So that's it. So, anyways, we wanted to do a quick one. We got to get back to work, don't we?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we're working.
Yeah, I guess we're working. We got to do a shoot. We got to go in and do a shoot, work, double cross.
Double cross.
That's it.
Hit somebody over the head with a chair. Bust them through a table.
So, for anybody watching that's new, hit the subscribe button. Get in new.
Questions.
This shit's going to blow up, man. It's about to blow up, brother. I'm telling you. Yeah, brother.
Oh, no. You're not wearing your crucifix today.
Always wear the crucifix, brother.
All right.
Hit that like button.
We need
the thing that looks like this. Hit what?
You need your little drawing board.
Yeah, where is it? It's on the back? Oh,
no.
Oh, there's something else there.
Yeah, something else there.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe button.
We're out, baby.
We're out. 5-second pause?
for those with benefit of flash photography?
That's it.
All right. I'm in. I feel like we've done this before. Or
We're gonna keep doing it.
No,
We're
freeze,
doing
freeze frame.
freeze frame. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Freeze frame.
Rip them.
I am your host, Anthem.